So I think I figured out what to do with my Doug metal detecting finds, my Doug silver and gold. I haven't found a whole lot, but I have no use for broken spoons and you know, jewelry and thimbles, stuff. Yeah, just old stuff you dig up. What do you do with that? Let it collect dust and gold. Some of it's plated, but some of it's 14 karat. So what I'm going to do is melt the metals down with acid. I'm going to use nitric acid. You mix it 50-50 with water, and pretty much the filler metals are burned off and turned to smoke by the acid and go away, and you're left with a pure form of the precious metals. You have to reclaim it out of the acid solution with, that's another method or process, use copper. I'm left with a silver powder. And then I'll use this little melting furnace, bought on Amazon for, I don't know, around 500 bucks. It's got a little on-off button, controls. But you put the powder in it, and it gets up to 2300 degrees, or wherever you set it for. You put the powder in this little crucible, and once it turns it back to a liquid, you have to use little whoop-de-doo pliers, and you'll come over here and pour it into a 1 ounce silver coin blank, or a 1/4 ounce, a 1/2 ounce, and a 1 ounce gold ingot. But I'll do the silver first to see what, if I do, you know, if it comes out right and I don't lose anything. I'll turn all that into a silver bar, plus some more I have from last year. Then I'll make myself a gold bar. I've always wanted a gold bar. Okay, for my test piece, I'm going to use this 1 spoon and weigh it now. Let's see what my silver content is. You see I have 53.9 grams. Okay, we got 53.9. Alright, and it is sterling silver, so that is 92.3% silver. So I've got 53.9 times 0.925 equals 49.85. Actual silver weight is 49.85 grams. So once I melt it down and reclaim it, I should have 49.89 grams. If I don't, I lost some. I'm gonna cut it just to make the fit in the jar here. I don't want to cut it. Okay, so now I have silver cut, ready to go. Acid makes fume, so that must be done outside. Let's carry on outside. Okay, I'm outside. I have a Pyrex dish, a jar of silver in the middle with 50 milliliters of water, and here I have the 50 milliliters of acid. As soon as I pour it in, the reaction is supposed to start. And it's bubbling. Now, one of the posts I read said to speed the process up, pour boiling water around your jar to heat up the solution, and that will make the process quicker. So we'll let this go and see what we end up with. Pretty good reaction, I think.
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh wow, look at it. That's doing some work. Okay, the reaction has stopped. It's the next day now, so I'll let it go overnight. I've got a pretty good blue transparent liquid here. So the next step is to dilute that. I have 125 milliliters of water, so I'm gonna add another, of water acid, so I'm gonna add another 125 of straight water. So I'm gonna pour all this through a filter. Okay, now the next step, I'm supposed to drop in a piece of copper. See if I can get the camera down here and see what goes on. Got this copper piece of number 6 solid. And I'm going to put that in there, and it's supposed to start dropping the, it did, it turned gray instantly. That's the silver sticking to the copper, and it should fall to the, there we go, fall off and reform. That is my powdered silver. Okay, I'm now, there's no reaction. I'm left with this silver looking sediment and some blue water. So now I'm supposed to dump out as much water as possible and refill it with clean water, slosh it around a little bit, and let it settle and keep washing. I'm supposed to wash it like 6 times to make sure I got all the blue washed out of it. So I'm left with clear water and the silver sediment. Okay, that's the first washout. If you don't wear your gloves, you'll look like this for probably 2 weeks. Yeah, so wear the gloves the entire time you're handling your acid. Alright, there's the second rinse out. Okay, that water's not much different than last time. Alright, I'm to the point where I'm ready to make silver bars. You can see the silver in the bottom of the jar. I'll just leave it here to dry. Starting to dry out pretty good. All right, finished silver powder. There it is. Okay, let's get this in the kiln, get it fired up, and see what we can pour. Getting hot. Oh, Lord. Moment of truth. That little 118, 1.8. That's 2 grams, 2.6. Whoa, BB. 2.9, I got these 2 little BBs. Alright, here we go. $46.1. So I ended up with 46.1 grams. So 49.
3 grams.
I lost 3 grams. Well, you know, some of that's on my finger when I spilt this stuff.